So Luckystyle sent me this LED floor lamp, so I just want to do a quick unboxing assembly and give my first impressions of this. And we're going to have another box in this box. All right, so right here is going to be the heaviest part, and this is going to be the base. And yeah, this thing is really hefty. And here's what the bottom goes ahead and looks like. We got all these different holes around. Yeah, top is also going to be a metal as well. And then we have the threads in the center here. And so now flipping it to the other side, here's where all the other parts are going to be. So here we have some batteries. Here's going to be the post, the user manual. And then right under here, we're going to have the lampshade, the light bulb, and finally the remote control. So building this is pretty easy, and the first thing I'm going to start by doing is actually threading in all these parts. So here I can kind of move the wire so these are closer together, and then just go ahead and thread it. And then do the same to this one, and finally the last one. All right, so here, now that the post is complete, it's time to go ahead and attach the bottom to the base. So this one's really easy. All I have to do is just put it down here and just go ahead and thread this. All right there, now it's nice and tight. All right, now going to the top, we can just go ahead and unscrew this thread here, and then we can go ahead and just put the lampshade right on top, and then go ahead and screw this in. And finally, the light bulb. And there, this lamp's really tall. I'm 6 foot, and yeah, this lamp is basically the same height as me. But yeah, I never had a lamp this tall, but time to plug it in and use the remote. So I checked out the instructions and messed with the settings, and there's a lot that this lamp can go ahead and do. So for starters, to turn it on, I do have to go ahead and just press the pedal down over here. Now I already went ahead and did that, so this will basically turn it off. So now when I press a button, because it's off, nothing will happen. But when I press it again, that means it's on, and then now the buttons will go ahead and work. And I'll go ahead and press the button in the center, so this one's gonna switch the brightness. So right now it's at 20%, 50%, 100%, and then back to 20. And if I want smaller increments, I can just press these buttons up top. So here minus, it's probably at 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And now if I want to switch to color temperature, so right now it's as light as it can get. This is going to be 3000 Kelvin, and then I can switch it all the way up. So you can see it slowly goes into white light. And there, now it's a much lighter temperature. It's like a blue, you can kind of see it instead of yellow, which I don't like, so I'll go back all the way down. But if I want to go ahead and switch it even quicker, I can use the middle button. So right now it is at 3000 Kelvin, which is going to be yellow light, 4500 Kelvin, which is going to be somewhere in the middle, and then 6500, pure white light. And at the bottom, this is going to be a timer. So if when I press it once, it's going to go ahead and blink on and off, and then the timer is set, so it'll go ahead and shut up after 30 minutes. And if I press this button, the same thing's going to happen on and off, and now the timer is set for 1 hour. But my most favorite button is going to be this one over here. This is going to be night mode, because it's automatically going to change to 3000 Kelvin, which is going to be yellow light at 10%. So this is going to be the perfect light. And when we're done with it, we can just go ahead and turn it off. So now if you're curious how the light's going to go ahead and affect the video, I have it right in front of me. And so right now what you're currently looking at is just daylight. There's a window in front of me. When I go ahead and turn it on, it's going to be at 3000 Kelvin. So this is going to be yellow light, 4500, and then 6500, pure white light, or blue light, whatever you want to call it. And then I can also switch in increments. And there, that's it. And of course I can go ahead and switch in brightness too. So right now it's at 20, 50, 100, or I can switch it even slower. And there, that's as bright as it gets, so it's pretty bright. And now it's gonna affect my eyes a lot more if I go ahead and put it at 4500 or 6500 Kelvin. Yeah, this is way too blue for the image. Like I said, I much rather prefer the yellow light, just because it looks a lot neater. So overall, I really like this Luckystyle light, and one of the best parts is after you're done using it, you can go ahead and just put the remote right over here, because it's going to be magnetic. And yeah, I found the perfect spot for it right over here. So I set the plant and the couch there, and it looks a lot nicer, and I'm going to be using this every day, mostly the night mode when it gets dark. So if you're looking for a standing lamp either for yourself or for a gift, definitely check this one out.